In the last video I uploaded on my last live, I did forget one important information, and I even put it in the thumbnail. I forgot to inform you about the Eidl forgivable grant from the SBA. Today's Friday. It was yesterday. They called me, and they called me during the week. I put the numbers together, and they called me to ask me how much of a loan did I want. So I say to the lady, now you have to keep in mind the person on the other end is only doing a job just like us. They don't make the final decisions. They're workers. They're hired to do a job. So I let her repeat what she has to recite. And I tell her, well, ma'am, I didn't apply for the loan. And she was like, oh, what? I said, I applied to the grant. I never applied for a loan. You're calling me, asking me how much did I want to apply for, that you had my application. I never filled out an application for a loan. And she was tongue-tied. She didn't know what to say to me. Here's something else to tell you guys. Now, on May 4th, I think it was, I received $1,000 from the SBA when they should have sent people up to $10,000 forgivable grant. And you know the whole deal if you're following that topic, and it's a big topic. There's a lot of channels, and we're hoping that the bill passes, that we get sent the rest of the balance of the money that they turned away. They changed the rules on their own, and now they're being questioned, the SBA. But when I received $1,000, it was to the first application I submitted to receive up to the $10,000 grant. Yesterday, they called me, and when she recited the number, the last few numbers, I said, yes, ma'am, you're speaking with Michelle, because they don't answer you right away. They want to get you on the phone. But the woman did say to me, I'm calling about your application. I never filled out any application for a loan. They were calling me about a different number because I have two businesses. I'm an independent contractor with the food delivery gigs, and mainly food delivery gigs. And I run an online business, so I submitted that info too, because they're two separate, I guess, entities. They're identified as two completely different businesses. I put together my own employment. I created my own job using the web. So I submitted that information, and I received a different application number. I'll keep you informed. I'm curious to see if they're going to send me money from the other application. Now, I didn't tell her that. I just was very nice and respectful, and I said, ma'am, I never applied for a loan. I never filled out an application for a loan. I filled out an application to receive the $10,000 grant. And she was like, she was nervous. And I wasn't disrespectful. I didn't give her any beef, because she's like me on the other end trying to make a living, doing a job. But I'm in the system. That tells me that's how backlogged. That's how backlogged. I received, the applications are, I received $1,000 from the SBA May 4th. I applied in April. I received it on May 4th, $1,000, with the first application for the gig driver. And yesterday, on August 13th, they're calling me up, asking me about the second application that I filled out because I run 2 businesses and I pay taxes on all the income I generate. So I qualified. That tells me I qualified. So I'll let you know if they send me more money. That's what I meant to tell you in the live. It's just, unless you have notes in front of you, and I was driving and I pulled up and I knew there was something else, and it was important. And this is important because many of you gig workers did apply to receive the $10,000 grant. And I suggest doing a YouTube search. Jason, Eidl, he's all over it. And I've been supporting him and promoting him and copying, pasting his titles to his videos and sharing them on social media. I should do that again right now. There's still a chance we're going to get that money, guys. Forgivable grant. I'll let you know. Have a good one. Bye, guys.